These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Sandy Ingram. Says Vietnam is entering a phase of strong and steady growth. Experts believe Vietnam's economy will grow a lot in 2025, somewhere between 6.5% to 8%. Their exciting predictions are backed by several things, including a recovering real estate market, people spending more money, and the government putting a lot of money into infrastructure. Samson has an article, quote, Economist threatens painful U.S. sanctions on Iraq to tighten screws on Iran. Right, moving on to Jeff, who says there's a lot of rumors talking about how the rate might change on January 6th. Disregard that. I can promise you the rate is not changing on January 6th. I'm going to give you a date in this, and it's opinion based, so this may or may not happen. The rate is going to change because we don't know if the rate is going to change in the month of January. It would be sometime in the second half of January after the 15th. That is a promise. It would have to be after the 15th. The rate cannot change before the 15th, and it can only change on what is their Sunday, so it has to be on one of their Sundays after the 15th. Again, we don't know if the rate is changing in January at all. We do know January is a critical month. Right, Militiaman says the next step is to do global transactions against other currencies in dinar and other foreign currencies. They will become similar to foreign currency in international terms. I don't believe it's going to be at 13.20 for the dollar. It will not work as a rear. From today, banks are closed and will not open in Iraq until next week. Monday is a national holiday, Army Day. It definitely looks like a timed mechanism in many ways. All right, Mark Z via PDK says on the bond side, I had two contacts check in. They are expecting funds over the next 4 days. So, per their update today, between now and the 10th, they're praying they actually get payments this week because you and I are right behind them, or at the same time. When they start getting their money, our notifications should go out. Right, Claire has an article quote says changes are coming inevitably. What awaits Iraq after January 20th? Quote, Iraq will be part of the new Middle East. This is what a number of observers expect about the next stage after Donald Trump assumes the U.S. presidency on Monday, January 20th. Trump's strategy will depend on severing the relationship between Iraq and Iran once and for all. That is, Trump will not rely on the gray area in which Iran allies maneuvered in the past. Therefore, the current and future Iraqi government will have to reveal the truth about its relations with the United States of America. Trump will not accept a government that is an enemy of the United States of America. If al-Sudani's government does not abide by Trump's conditions, there may be some alignment between Washington and Tel Aviv to stop this Iranian influence inside Iraq. All right, Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground report, Firefly, the feel on the streets. We citizens know a new rate is coming. Everything is pointing to this. Frank says, I agree with you. I can feel the rumbling of the earthquake that will bring your monetary reform, purchasing power. Things are getting very exciting. Lastly, I have Mark Z via PDK question, is the dinar floating? Mark Z says it's floating in the parallel market in a direction that supports us. It was 1500 a few days ago in the parallel market, which means we are watching the dinar gain value in the free market. They are changing how auctions work and want us to know why.